Good morning. Welcome along to this Euros Game Day Breakfast on talkSPORT. It's the former Chelsea and Republic of Ireland striker Tony Cascarino and me, Natalie Sawyer, with you until 10 this morning. Oh, you got your wish, did you?
Tony wants, Tony gets.
That's what happens in the Cascarino household, I bet.
Yeah.
I know that doesn't happen at all.
No chance.
No. Loads of you getting in touch today.
I get Uzi. Uzi speaking.
Oh, he's back. It's that sort of thing.
No, I tell you the one I get a lot. Are you going to be around tonight? And if I say, yeah, oh, okay.
Disappointment. Oh, that's a shame. The thing is, you are going to be around a lot because you've got to watch the football.
Yeah, lots of
everything.
it on. Yeah.
So we obviously are your destination for the Euros throughout the tournament, bringing you every game live across the talkSPORT network. For a bit of fun this morning, we're also asking for your ideas of a museum that we should have, that we don't right now cherish something. It could be anything.
By the way, just thinking off the top of my head, have talkSPORT got a museum?
Well, it hasn't, but a few people have suggested one.
Oh, have they? Oh.
Yes. This is all stemming from a museum in Melton Mowbray, the home of the pork pie.
Yes.
They're going to have a museum.
To honour?
Dedicated. To honour the pork pie.
Yes.
Indeed. They're going to have, like, old photos of it. I mean, I just can't imagine how they're going to look styled, like pork pie on holiday and all that sort of stuff, just to honour the pork pie. But anyway, that's what we're asking them. And so many of you getting in touch and some brilliant ideas. You talk about talkSPORT. Sam Smith, a painter from Norwich, is going for a talkSPORT dodgy wax museum. Ooh, that's quite good. Yeah. To rival Madame Tussauds. That'd be quite fun. What else we had? Jack from Belfast, corned beef museum.
Don't like corned beef.
Do you not? No. I haven't had it in ages, but I used to like it with salad cream.
Yeah.
Lasagna, yeah. But he's going for corned beef because there's actually historical relevance to it. He says it got the UK through World War II.
Yeah.
So that makes absolute sense to me. What about this one? This is a suggestion of a brown sauce museum. Literally the greatest British sauce, a real institution that needs to be celebrated. I do like that. I do like that.
Good idea.
This is another good one from Dean. Oh, that was from Kieran, by the way. This is from Dean, who says you need to do a wax museum of all the players linked to Manchester United who think they're going to sign and then don't. So, there's a lot of that, linking players to...
What about a lie museum? A museum on all the things that people have said over the years where they've clearly lied, some of the horrific lies.
Imagine if you did that and you can do a lie detector test.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be interesting. 81089, that is what we are talking about this morning, aside from the Euros. If you want to get involved, then send us a message to 81089 or to our WhatsApp, which is 03717223344. You can also leave us a voice note if you so wish, and we will play them out for the rest of the show. Now, talking of the Euros, we've only gone and signed David Moyes as part of our team, which is very exciting. The former West Ham boss joined Jeff Stelling and Gabriel Bonlahor yesterday on Euro Game Day, where he said he was looking forward to a break after his spell in East London. Moyes hit out at football fans yesterday, saying they do not have enough respect for managers.
Look, I think it's the same wherever you go. I don't think it's just West Ham. I think that there's a world at the moment who probably don't show great respect for managers, whether it be at West Ham or at other clubs. But look, it was really good. I think in the main, the period we had at West Ham was probably as good as a lot of West Ham supporters of a sort of certainly the nearest generation is the best I've ever had. So it's been good. We've had a 6th, a 7th, we had a bit of disappointing, a 14th. This year we finished 9th. So there's been a wee bit of consistency. But the European football as well has been really, really big for us, and great experience, and something which we've really enjoyed as well.
Oh, so what do you think of what he's had to say there?
Well, look, the information available now to every fan of football is immense. You can listen to talkSPORT, you can read newspaper articles, and we've all got so much more knowledgeable around football. And we all like to think we're managers, don't we? And what we would have done in certain scenarios. They're scrutinised more than they've ever been, managers and coaches. That's just what it is. That's the industry you're in. So I understand what David's saying, but I also feel like, well, I think the football fan is way more educated than it used to be because they have so much data and information to go off.
So does that mean then that more owners directors, football directors, etc., should listen to more of what fans have to say?
To a degree. Well, I think you have to be careful because there's a lot of nonsense as well that gets said. That's only in your not your opinion, but in somebody's opinion.
Yeah.
I think you have to understand to a certain level. Also, Nat, people in boardrooms. Look, there's many people employed at football clubs now. So when you get the boardrooms, when I say to you might have 12 members of a board and it can be divided. That happens a lot more. I hear that more and more in football, that there's a mixed opinion from the board about the manager. And that happens really quickly. Think of Chelsea as a football club. How is their board meetings and their discussions? It feels like a scene out of Monty Python. That it could be so crazy because football always seems to everyone within the game seems to have an opinion, and a very determined one in that.
Very interesting. And look, David Moyes is obviously reflecting.
We do it, don't we? We've talked about this morning. We've talked about how Scotland went about the approach, and Stevie Clarke's a very established manager with huge respect, and rightly so. But you can't, it'd be a lie for me to come on air and go, well, I think Scotland got it wrong last night.
Yeah. He's taking a break, David Moyes, being part of our commentary team, as I was mentioning, out in Scotland, out in Germany, I should say. Do you think, though, there's still room for David Moyes within the Premier League?
I think there will be another opportunity because I think what he has proved that he can put the foundations at a football club together that make them a very solid football club. And I think he achieved that at West Ham. He'd done some shrewd acquisitions in his time there as well, tried to bring a bit more flair into his team. Yeah, look, supporters sometimes have enough of a certain manager. And I felt that was sort of developing before they won the European trophy. He kept them up. And with that, after they got kept up, there was another new place to go. For better of a word, they got there, winning the European tournament. But within a year, that wasn't enough. That's just football.
Was ist das? talkSPORT?